there's things you could add to your kit that can make your life lashing a whole lot easier. Are they necessary? No. Are they nice? Yes. Okay, let's see. Magnifying glasses. I feel like that should be in the basic kit. I really do. I have used magnifying glasses since the very beginning and they're amazing. They make the biggest difference to what you can see. I have an example here of showing you how the lashes look without and with the magnifying glasses. It does magnify them quite well. They come with different lenses and you need to figure out which one works for you best. Okay, airbrush machine. An airbrush machine is really just a makeup airbrush machine or a paint airbrush machine. It's the same thing. We're just putting water in the tank instead of anything else. And the reason why we moved to airbrush machines is because its pressure and speed at which the water comes out, it really rinses out the lash shampoo so well. It's so thoroughly clean. It's amazing. No one has ever told me it's horrible. Most people like that. It's nice and refreshing. Most people actually enjoy the experience. I highly recommend them. It's not an absolute must because you can just use the bottle and rinse out the lashes. But I think it's really good when you've had someone come in with mascara on, lots of mascara, and you've used shampoo and you just keep wiping and wiping and you cannot get all of the mascara out. There's like little bits of mascara. It's really tough to get it completely clean. Yeah, so with the pressure of the airbrush, you can really blast out that mascara. I've done airbrush machine tinting videos and you can see how strong it is, but yet it doesn't hurt anybody. You can use a glue shaking machine. Some glues need to be shaken for a minute or two to make sure that all the ingredients are combined. If you've ever shaken a glue container and then you've squeezed it out and it's clear and it's not meant to be, it's meant to be black, that's not shaken enough, and so you have to shake it some more. So some people, they would use a glue shaker, and that's an automatic machine. You just put the glue in the top, turn it on, and it shakes it. There's different types of machines. Some glues, like Holy Grail, I don't need to shake it much at all. It actually just holds all together really nicely. Stacey Lash needs to be shaken every time. I notice I have to shake that up. They're both good glues, but they operate differently just depending on whatever they're made of. Something that would be nice for you if you're starting out or you're really tired of using a marker to mark out your styling and your lengths on the under eye pad is a sticker. And Stacey Lash make these little stickers that have different designs on them. In their stickers they have a different range of styles which you could do. You can choose baby doll, kitten, cat eye, open eye, natural, squirrel, Kim K, feathered. And they are, it's hard to show, but they are actually quite small stickers, but they actually fit the eye shape really well. They're actually quite close to the eye length of most clients. Obviously you're going to have clients that have smaller eyes, bigger eyes, whatever, but you can still use it as a guide. They do have numbers on them already, which might not be suitable for everyone, but again, you can use it as a guide. You can actually change the numbers. You're not set in stone to do these lengths on a person that has shorter or longer lashes. The next thing I want to talk about is something that I hate to admit I have only been recently using, but it's changed how my lashes look and how I work. I'm talking about using a mirror for lashes. So the reason this changed for me is because I needed to see where the spikes were when I was doing a Kim K lash style. And so using the mirror meant I could see in the set where the spikes were and how they looked within the length of them. Even though you're looking down on the lash set, it's actually really nice to see what the lashes would look like if the eyes were open, so you're seeing them from underneath. So I really like the mirror. That is something I would say, start using a mirror. It makes a big difference. You can also use your tweezers if they have enough of a reflection on them, which means you spend nothing extra. So that does work as well. For hygienic purposes, you need to throw away your used strips of lashes. You usually don't use a whole strip of every single size in a set when you do one lash set. So instead of removing the strip and cutting off the section that you want, what I do is use a Stanley knife or a scalpel knife to pre-cut my strip lashes into sections. I cut the strips into sections of halves or thirds, and I cut from the bottom of the tray towards the top of the tray. Before unicorn tears, in my desperation looking for an answer because the lashes weren't sticking, I learned that baking soda cuts through oil. It's quite incredible how much it cleans off oil. Hillary Brand talked about it on her Instagram, and she showed you how it just cleans and cuts through like that oily residue that's left on the top of your screen of your phone. And she also put it in water and used it on her clients and rinsed. I mean, we're talking rinse, because you don't want any residue left on it. But wow, squeaky clean lashes. So because that worked for me, I started adding baking soda to my lash shampoos. Worth mentioning, but not items I use very much, is the Hydrometre and the Dehumidifier. I'm from New Zealand and I normally can alternate between adhesives and use the one that operates best during winter and summer. Where I'm located in New Zealand, I don't have a really cold to really humid hot summer type of change, so I don't generally need a humidifier or the Hydrometre to keep an eye on that. But if you were from somewhere that gets really humid and hot air like Australia or Hawaii, you probably desperately need to use a air conditioner, humidifier, and you'd need to keep an eye on the humidity. You could use 2 tweezers and that's it. And that's all you like. But what if you're doing people back to back? You're going to need to look at putting some tweezers in sterilization whilst you're doing your next client. So you need to have at least 4 tweezers. If whatever styles they are is up to you, but you need 4 tweezers. I haven't included sterilization in any of these kits. You should be doing that anyway as part of with all of your tools. You should be sterilizing them, full immersion, use barbicide. It really just depends on what you use. That's really up to you. I haven't included it in the kit, but you would need to be able to sterilize your tools 100%. Another option is using some kind of bonder or waterproofing sealant at the end of your lash set. What we have now is things like London Lash Adhesion Promoting Superbonder. So this Superbonder adds elasticity to the adhesive, and the additional flexibility ensures that the bonds don't break as easily, so you end up with better retention. It seals the adhesive without shock curing. The client can then get their lashes wet after 3 minutes after the treatment, and it works with any adhesive. It's an optional thing, you don't have to have it, but it's nice to have. I think it's safe to say that all lash techs want great retention. We want our clients coming back with lots of lashes still on. We want them to feel like their lashes last. We don't want lashes to fall out within days. We want to see that they're getting a couple of weeks at least with a nice full set. Another product that can help you lash much more easily is a lash pillow. This is because the head is put into a position where it is as close to you as possible and angled the right way, which means the lashes are more easily accessible. My personal favourite is the travel pillow, as it allows me room on either side of the client's head, and when the client relaxes into the pillow, their chin is upright. Their lashes are in the perfect position for my type of application style. I use a fresh handheld to cover the pillow for each client. My clients often mention how comfortable the travel pillow is to lie on for the long lash treatments. Soft nylon bristle brushes are perfect for deep cleaning the client's lashes. The soft bristles get right in between the lashes and extensions. Using a bright light over your lash bed will help you see the client's lashes much more easily. Ring lights come in several sizes and can stand on one side of the bed whilst evenly lighting the client's full face. Biogels are a lash isolation must-have. They make isolating rows of lashes so much more easier. They also are very good at helping stretch out and isolate those inner and outer corners. Because they are soft, they never pull out lashes. They can be cut into halves or thirds to get more use out of them. They are my favourite lash isolation product, and I hate it when I run out of them. I've mentioned Pro Fans in the past, and I highly recommend that you use these to make your lash game quicker. You can use them amongst your own Russian volumes or do hybrids with these whilst you use classic lashes and ProMade fans. They do make your work a lot faster, and once you get the hang of them, you can really push out some amazing fluffy fuller sets in less time without compromising on the quality. Spoolie covers aren't a necessary, but they are a nice extra bonus to give your client to take away their lash spoolie with them. You would have used the mascara brush on them during the treatment, so you're just going to throw it away anyway, so why not give it to your client in a convenient travel case.